Okay, I decided to try something a little bit different. I mounted the SimMagic rumble motor onto the handbrake here, as close to the handle as I could get it without being in the way. I mounted the SimMagic haptic motor directly to my sequential, and I also mounted the haptic motor to my H pattern. And the control box for everything is on the side of the handbrake, so everything's kind of self-contained. I will be switching this handbrake out to try a Conspit one, but in the meantime, I am much enjoying this system. So let me show you what I have this set up for. So all of these are set up for 100% up top here. We have 28 Hertz for the H pattern. We have 50 Hertz for the brake. And we have 24 Hertz for the sequential. These are the best frequencies I found for their placement and their sensation types. So with the H pattern, we're gonna go down the list here. We have gear grinding on, gear shift on, missed gear, road vibration, and RPMs. Now for the handbrake, I have gear shift, and why I have that is so I can feel it through this whole section here, because I'm never gonna actually feel the gear shift when my hand is on the handbrake. So I'm just using this rumble motor to exaggerate the effect in this whole area. And of course, road vibration and RPMs 75%. And I also have it set for wheels lock 100% in the rear and wheels slip 100% in the rear for the handbrake. And for the sequential, I have it set for gear shift 100%, road vibration 50% on both sides, and 75% on RPMs. So by focusing only on a few effects, I'm kind of optimizing this whole area, and it makes it to where these motors can focus only on what they need to, and nothing else is really interfering. I could feel the vibration through all of these handles before. So don't think that it was completely lacking before. It felt good before, but now it's a little bit more focused feeling. This is definitely more for immersion than anything else, which I'm a big fan of. So even though this is not really necessary, I think you're better off putting it on the pedals. It's nice for extra immersion because you get a lot of feedback from the wheel, and then you get a lot of feedback from your hands. And some of the vibration does make it down to the rig. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So if you have a static rig, this could help add a little bit of extra vibration, a little bit of extra excitement to your experience. Let me show you what it sounds like in game. Let's go ahead and turn off the 3D wrap and turn off the motion. So now it's just the SimMagic system here. Go ahead and start this up. So the majority of the noise is coming from this rumble motor. The haptics are loud as well, but they're not like as loud. It's more like a high-pitched noise with these, and this is kind of like a rattle. But these are nowhere near as loud as the 3D wrap rumble motors when these are at maximum output. Okay, so I'm going to turn these off. These are off now. And now the 3D wrap controllers are on. These are currently set for just RPMs right now, but let me show you what they sound like at full maximum output. Keep in mind, I have a total of 6 3D wrap rumble motors, 2 on the pedals, right there, 1 right there, 1 right there, 1 right there, and 1 right there. So there are a total of 3 more motors than what I have with a SimMagic system, but overall, I think this system is quieter, so if quiet is your goal, and as long as you don't care about haptics on your seat, you know, this is definitely a more silent solution, I would think. Maybe not if you had like 6 of these. These are kind of rattly. I don't know. But the haptics definitely are quieter. If you're wondering why I didn't mount the haptics where the haptics go on the handbrake, that's because my H pattern here, I would knock into it with my hand if it was actually mounted right here. So I had to make a compromise. And honestly, this is a better position for it anyway. They should have made it to where you can mount it directly to this easier than this. I think the reason why they didn't do that, though, is for aesthetics, which I understand. SimMagic is really an aesthetic company, but performance-wise, a rumble motor closer to like the handle makes a lot more sense. But it is easy enough to attach it to there with a little bit of creativity. All I'm doing is using a T-nut on the other side there, and it works perfect. If you're wondering why I chose the rumble motor on the handbrake, it's because for the handbrake, I want more of a continuous feel, like when the brakes lock up, I want sort of a vibration feel for this, and I wanted a clunk feel for when I'm shifting. So that's why I put the haptic motors on the actual shifters. And it feels good for that. Let me show you what it sounds like when I'm actually engaging the sequential here. It feels good. I personally can't feel a whole lot when I'm going because I have full motion going, but it's great for like when you're on the line. You can really get a good feel for your transmission doing something. So I'm still in the camp of it's not like super worth it, but you know, it is adding to my immersion. So that's great. I love that. Practicality wise, I stand by my statement that a haptic or a rumble motor is fine, especially on the brake pedal, to know when you're locking up, to know when ABS is engaging. That stuff is very helpful for competitive reasons and for immersion reasons. I just wanted to make this video to show that this system is more flexible than just using it for pedals, and you can pop it all over your rig and have some success with it. Anyway, have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.